A very good man here, city of Philadelphia. Everybody's been very excited recently about watching the birds, bird watching, birding, whatever you choose to call it. And I'm here to find out why. Talk to individuals, get their stories. Why is bird watching so popular right now? That's what I'm here to find out today. Would you like to talk about the birds? Are you watching the birds?
Oh, of course. I'm so old, I remember when they were called the Eagles.
I like eagles too.
No, Eagles.
Do you remember the first time you watched the birds?
Probably age 5. A few years later, I've been on TV.
Do you have any good stories about bird watching?
Not at the moment. I'm 81. When I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and say, I know the face. The name will come to me. Everybody all over the world knows that Philadelphia loves I'm going to say it, the Eagles. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Don't be out after dark.
Man, everybody's so excited about watching the birds today. Do you have a second to talk about watching the birds?
The birds?
The birds?
Yeah, seagulls.
You watch the seagulls?
The seagulls, yeah.
There's some birds in there. You know, I've never seen birds like these out and about. What are these? Pelicans? Oh man, even more birds. The city can't get enough of their birds. Crazy out here. I've seen about 1,050 species of birds in my life. You should know that's only 10% of all the species in the world, so I have a lot of work ahead of me. Do you have a sec to talk about the birds?
Go birds.
How long you been watching birds?
5 years maybe?
Are you watching the birds
I
today?
am watching the birds today.
What would you say to someone who hasn't tried watching the birds?
You gotta try it.
Yeah, any last words about the birds?
Go birds.
Hey, real quick, do you guys have a second to talk about the birds?
They do. Oh.
What's your favorite kind of bird?
An eagle. It's not true.
Is that your favorite kind of bird?
I actually have an irrational fear of birds. Anything with a beak, it's like doesn't do it for me. Oh, I'm so excited, but not real birds.
Like fake birds?
No, like
No,
the
real
Eagles
birds.
team. But real birds, like flying, real animal birds, I'm scared of them.
What would you say to someone who's never watched the birds before?
Soak it all in. It's kind of crazy.
Make sure to oil your poles.
Watching the birds. Everybody loves to watch the birds. You guys want to talk about the birds for a sec?
No, thank you.
All right. Hello. Do you have a sec to talk about the birds?
Yeah,
Do you like to watch the birds?
yeah, I like it.
How long have you been watching the birds, sir?
Oh, like 18 years?
18 years.
18 years.
Do you have a favorite bird?
Yeah.
What's your favorite bird?
I had a lot.
My favorite bird is the ivory-billed woodpecker. Have you heard of the ivory-billed woodpecker?
Nah. Thank you.
Go birds.
Thank you.
You guys talking about Jesus?
Now we're talking about one of my buddies of mine that found Jesus a little too hard.
You guys talking about birds?
I do like birds.
What's your guys' favorite bird?
I like owls.
I'm partial to the ibis.
The ibis. I've never seen an ibis.
It's like the tall crane-looking one, got the long legs, walks in the water with the beak that like eats the bugs out of the water.
I've seen over 1,050 species of birds.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That sounds like a lot, but it's only 10% of all the species in the world, so I've got a lot of work still ahead of me.
That's the ibis.
That's a beautiful bird. You kind of look like my friend David. Is your name David?
No, it's
Okay.
Joe.
Joe. Do you have any good stories about watching the birds?
Well, my first sort of introduction to the birds, I came up here freshman year for college, and then I heard this commotion outside, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? They won, so I walked outside, I was like, what's going on? And then someone was like, oh my god, here's a beer, come with me, and we walked to City Hall.
What do you love about watching birds?
Sort of bringing community together, you know, like total strangers, like here's a beer, let's get moving, go birds. It's, regardless who you are, where you come from, what your background is, you're in Philly, go birds. That's it.
Go birds. What would you say to someone who's never tried watching birds?
Watch the birds.
I'll be watching the birds today, tomorrow, and every day, because that's what I love to do. Go birds. Go beautiful, beautiful birds.